Hello, it's Rufio. I am a streamer for the 100 Devs stream team. 100 Devs is a free online full-stack JavaScript bootcamp and job agency. It's a program that helps you learn to code for free and helps you get jobs as software engineers. It's what I use to learn to code, and it is what I use to help me get a job, so I would highly recommend it. Link is in the description below if you're interested in learning to code for free. In this VOD, we touched around my first week of work as a software engineer. It was pretty good. We talk about that. We also talk about a lot of other things. I had to write them down. We talked about like Fanta flavors, he who shall not be named, aka Elno Musk. We talked about, what else did we talk about? Nicknames for popular social media apps like Chubble instead of Twitch. TBH, that's way better a name than Twitch. Chubble? Like, come on now. We talked about people using their careers to validate themselves, or like how people view them societally based on their careers. Basically, I was like, I feel pretty fancy, and people thought it was fancy that I was a software engineer, and then someone in chat's like, you shouldn't. And so we talked about that. We talked about mental health. We talked about fancy grown-up things, financy, like stock options, because I work at a startup and I have stock options, and I don't know what that means, except I found out. Because chat. And then at the end, we do some GitHub issues on my online talking dictionary for a Native American language. If you're interested in that, I have a whole playlist on it. Also, we'll drop the link in the description below to the website. And we work on a little bit of accessibility until I realize I'm out of my depth. And we do like some padding, and that's basically it. So I hope you're having a great day, evening, night, whatever it is for you, and enjoy the video. Hi. Hello. It's Rufio. Happy Monday. I swear, I always stream on the same days, and I never remember what day it is when I'm saying hello, so that's cool. My lipstick's on fire? Oh, you know. Vaseline is the shit. So I was sick last week, and if my voice sounds weird, that's why. It sucked. Being sick sucks. Oh my gosh, wait, was I sick on stream last week? I can't even remember. I don't know. How was my first week? We'll put that on the back burner just for a few more minutes while we wait for people to come in. Can't remember. Yeah, me neither. I think I got sick on like Tuesday. So I might like my throat was sore, mucus. I've been so tired. So tired. Heading home from work, just want to pop in and say hi and congratulations. You're so excited for me, excited to hear about my first week. Thank you, Nazlia. Hopefully everything's going well with your job as well. I appreciate it. Bad timing to be sick. Yeah, first week of work and I got sick, so. Hi, Rascal. Rascal, I've been thinking about it. Wow. Lark, thanks for the sub. I feel like you subbed recently. Did you not? I was thinking about it, Rascal. What if we did a co-stream? Have I played with Chat GPT yet? No. I've seen stuff on Twitter. I don't know if it costs money or how you do it or anything, so no. So got lots of work before you get your software engineer job. You're getting ready. Have a great stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. We down? All right, y'all. Co-stream with Rascals. We're gonna iron this out. I'm pumped. Probably get 15 free tokens or something. Oh, okay. And then you have to pay for me. Well, you know, I am AI. We talked about this. One token protects per individual text. Are we all AI? Is this the real life or just a fantasy? Well, it certainly costs money at some point, right? ChatGPT is pretty neat, not always runnable code, but descriptions are pretty spot on. Yeah, my boss brought it up in like a meeting today, and he was like, have you all played with this? And then he like typed in some code stuff, and then some code stuff happened, and that is about all I understood of it, but I was like, wow, So, just like Dolly, free until they collect enough data. It's just a fantasy. Fanta's the best soda. Changed my mind. Don't actually. It is the best soda. Thank you, High Priest. I do sing so well. Great Fanta. Nah, orange. Orange. Nah. Nah. Fight me. You like Sprite? I haven't had Sprite in over 10 years. Fanta red cream soda? I haven't had that. How many types of Fanta are there? I thought there's just a red one. And then I've tried the pineapple one. It wasn't very good. You love how Elon Musk is pissed off that the new CEO made it a for-profit company instead of keeping it as a non-profit. Wait, what? The chat GPT? I don't know what he expected, but was mad about the capitalism he gets his money from. Been able to solve one of the advent of code in 10 seconds. Interesting. Red cream soda is very hard to find. I'm gonna find it in some point in my life. I don't like soda that much, so I'll probably be soon. Regular cream soda is pretty fire, though. ChatGPT is made by OpenAI, a nonprofit started by Elon Musk. Why? Why do it have to be Elon Musk? Always. Always. I'm so tired of hearing about that person. We can make Elon Musk Voldemort. What do they say? He who shall not be named. Is that what they say? Many Fantas out there. Overseas flavors are fun. Cream soda hate? He who shall not be named. Yep, that is now, well, he who shall not be named's name from now on. We will not name him in chat. Used to be a way available at White Castle. Is that a restaurant? Elno. Owner of the bird app. I don't know what it is. I love birds, but something about people on Twitter being like, this bird app, I love this bird app. I'm like, why are we, like, I understand the bird and Twitter, I get it, but it just irritates me. This bird app. Just say Twitter. Just say Twitter. We don't call, like, Reddit this head with a thing on the top app, you know? Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it? Now, what is cream soda? It's just a type of soda that I don't know. It's a type of soda in America. I don't know how to describe it better than that. Anyone describe it better than that? Elno Bromance. For real. His full name is Elon Musketeer. Got a job as a software engineer? Congrats. Thank you. Yeah, I started last week. Hey, Dumpster, long time no see. Alien app? Nice. Oh! Do people actually say that? Is it an alien? Or what about Discord? It's like the Wampus? Is that what it's called? This Wampus app. How am I still hitting you with those two ads even though now I'm rich as fuck? I unfortunately do not get to choose that. I think that's like kind of the standard in what's it called in Twitch. Thank you, Dumpster. You don't think the logo of Discord is Wumpus? But it like tells me all the time. It's like, it's Wumpus. I'm like, I don't care, Discord. I don't. Except it's in my brain. Except I said it wrong. Discord's like a console remote. I swear to God, it told me it was Wumpus or something. Wumpus, something. You like get on your bird app, alien app, Wumpus app as I'm watching this purple chat bubble app. Perfect. Made you so proud. Thank you. You get the Wumpus thing a lot as well. Thank you, High Priest. It does say it. It does. It's like you might also get a special ringtone, and I'm like, and then it says we almost named this app either, I don't know how you say it. I always said wyvern growing up, but I guess it's wyvern. Anyway, we almost named it that. That would have been lame, huh? And I'm like, nah, that would have been way better than Discord. But you know, whatever. Wyvern. I get the same messages. Are we on the same Wumpus app? Twitch doesn't have a thing, does it? In the Matrix. Neo? We now have to look at this. Oh, it's a little chat bubble. Chat bubble app. Chubble. Yeah. The Chubble app. I love hanging out with my friends on the Chubble app. That brings me such delight. I have no idea why. Chubble. Nobody else thinks it's a nice one. Someone validate me. Chubble's hilarious. I'm saying it from now on. Like this. Like Chubble. Like Chubble. Chubble. I guess it could be Chabble, but Chubble sounds way better. Official Discord mascot, yes, but the logo's not Wumpus. Wait, why does it keep saying something about that then? Let's see you in Chubble, yo. I do this thing where I'll combine words. It drives my sister crazy. Like, I'll be like, sister, like, for example, if she had been here while we came up with Chubble, I'd be like, what you call a chat bubble? And she'll like, and I'm like, she's like, what? I'm like, a Chubble! And she's like, rolls her eyes every time. I love it. Wumpus is the mascot. They don't tell you the logo is Wumpus. Wait, I don't understand. What is the difference? The Wumpus is a little guy that waves when you say hi to someone? What? I would not be talking to anyone new. Come on. Nothing. Oh, I found it. I don't even like that one. Whatever. It's fine. Apparently the Discord logo is a stylized gaming controller, aka Clyde. So the Clyde app. Why do they have names that are so specific? No one cares. Except for us, I guess. This one is the Wumpus. Wumpy. The controller is, in fact, named Clyde. I kind of like saying the Wumpus app better, though. It's referred as a bot app? Oh my, it just keeps getting more complicated. Anyway, we're on the Chubble app, and bird app is, I don't like that. You don't describe by name, but a noun? Bot app? Clyde? Bird app, not the name of the bird. Oh, I get you. But Wumpus app sounds cooler. Alright, should we talk about my first week at work? Gotta have consistent logic. I suppose. I suppose so. Has the QA bothered me yet during lunch? If we were big enough to have a QA. Team 100 devs, let's go! Onboarding sucked and nothing worked. So, I hate having long hair because it means I get hair everywhere. It's the worst. Ugh. Let me gather my thoughts. I don't know where they went. So yesterday, oh my god. A week ago, last Monday, oh no, I streamed on my first day. We did do the onboarding. Take my hair, you're trying to get yours down to your shoulder. It takes forever. This is growing out since September last year? A year? I'm not sure. You won Leon's Microsoft sponsored stream last year, but never got it. Wait, what do you mean? Like what did you win? I technically also won a free job in September 2021 from Leon. But then I wasn't ready, and then Leon got busy, and then I got depressed, and it just didn't end up working out. Except it did, because I got a job. Having your name shouted out by Leon from Microsoft was worth it. True. Your dad used black and it's taking all your strength not to cut it so you can have it all natural. Can't stand how it looks short. Well, hopefully it works out for you. How's the job going? Yes. You won the guaranteed job or 1K never collected. Same. Me. Same. Us. High five. So the job. After stream last week, Vantaboard and I got on a call together and we continued setting stuff up for 5 more hours. And then I started doing my first ticket the next day. And my first ticket is on permissions. So doing stuff with the permissions in the front end. And basically making it so like some of the stuff in the app was read only by certain users. If you had to guess, speaking of your own fears, it's hard, right? I mean, yes and no. Such a late night. You're falling asleep in the car. Poor Vanderboard. It was a late night, though. I worked 11 hours that day. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But my boss started doing pair programming in the mornings, which has made it. I've been trying to figure out my new stream schedule, and that makes it kind of hard to do stuff because I'm like, I want to go to those because I need help, right? And then on Tuesday afternoon, I pair programmed with Vantaboard. Vantaboard for president. Don't admit it. It's too late. Is it role based or permission based? I don't know. I feel like permission. I don't know. Also, Peter, I just want to thank you really quick for doing TypeScript with me and teaching me TypeScript because I use it in my job now. And a bunch of people reached out to me on the job hunt because I knew TypeScript. So thank you. Everyone say thank you to Peter. What dev actually knows what they're doing? What happened to Blackboard? They are now Vantaboard. Do I worry they'll never grasp it, or am I confident it will click sooner rather than later? I think I'll grasp it. I'm just afraid that, like, I'll disappoint people because I'm not grasping it fast enough. I love a surprise pop quiz. Your fear would be being exposed and not capable of programming without a partner. I mean, they already know my skill level, so that's good. Like, Vantaboard is my coworker. They're the reason I got hired onto the company, and they literally watched me struggle with code here. So, like, the company knew exactly what they were hiring, which is kind of cool. Glad it helped. It really did. Oh, you know what I could do? Wait a second. Headache? I don't remember how to do stuff. How to do stuff? How do you do the shout out? Shout out? I forgot. Wait, no, / shout out. I got it. Y'all check out Peter's channel. TS is based. So, what I work in now is React and TypeScript. The reason I know TypeScript is because of Peter. The reason I know React is because of Dan Can Code. It was so nice on the what did we call this app? On the Chubble space. Chubble. So thank you. I feel like I'm like handing out awards. Thank you though. Seriously. I don't think Dan is here, but do I like it? Yeah, I do. I keep having moments where I'll just be sitting and just doing life, and I'll be like, you know, just like smiling, and then just like a thought goes through my head. I'm like, I'm happy, you know? Like, oh my God, not struggling for income, like game changer. God, like huge game changer. Like it's amazing. Like I know that I'll be able to pay my rent this month. I know that I'll be able to pay off all my debt this month. I probably have money left over. I like keep thinking of all these things that now I can buy that I didn't need to and couldn't afford to buy before, but now I can if I want to. Like, bruh, you know? Bruh. Yeah, and then there are the other benefits besides getting paid. Wait a second. So I made one day of the last pay period, and I got like $259 for a day of work. And I was like, oh my God, like that's literally how much I made in 1 month in the most, like, what is it called? Popular month of my stream ever. And that's as much as I make in like half a month or month regularly. In a day. Software engineering. I can't. I'm just like shook. I'm shook. Just like so much gratitude in my heart. I can't. Financial security is a great feeling, yes. You envy me about to buy a house and be broke until you get a dev job. Well, we'll get you there. I don't know what I can do to help people get dev jobs. I want to help everyone get there. We gotta get there. It's so amazing. I mean, hard, but amazing. Benefits like working with Vantaboard? Yes. Does that mean I can buy you a house? You know, I got $300 in my bank account right now. Let's go. Let's buy you a house. Yeah, no, I got like the $250, and then I called my sister. I'm like, oh my God, I have $300 in my bank account. I'm rich. And she just like laughed at me. But I really do feel like, oh my God. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be harping on this so much, but like, game changer. Oh my God. Earned it, dude. You worked hard. Thank you. What if a toilet breaks somewhere? Do I still have to help in that role? Sometimes, yeah. You're in over a year and you still feel shook. Really? They make an issue about a broken toilet. She needs to handle it. Don't buy a house now. Economy's gonna crash. Well, you know, I was going to with my $300, so dang it. Put down that 0.001% deposit. Did earn it. Thank you. Congratulations, just for the good news. Time to get that burb. Thank you. I can't get a burb because what if I move to a different country? You know, and then that's not fair to the burb. Make sure you keep learning and never get complacent. Right. Let's talk about the other benefits. I can't even believe how lucky I am. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe that I'm finally to this point. I can't get over it. I also have a headache, so I should drink some water. That's cool. That's fine. Whatever. Yes, there's a house somewhere for $300. Probably. Not in America, though. You can buy a shack where I live for like $500,000 right now. A shack. Like a 1-bedroom. It's a lot of water. Go big or go home. I'm just really happy to hear you say I'm happy. Oh, thank you. Your streamer is an engineer buying people houses. You heard about really cheap houses somewhere in Europe which obligate you to renovate them. Yeah, I hear in Italy for €1, but then you got to put in like 40,000 euros to renovate it. So, how much is that? 1,000 gallon? Yes. Time to get pizza and Coke. We should celebrate with pizza. Oh my God, I love pizza. Also, I'm not hungry, but in theory. So first you invent a time machine, then go back and buy the house for 300. Somewhere you can house in the middle wilderness of Siberia. Don't buy one house. Go to the bank and get 2 loans. Give the $150 each for security and buy 2 houses. Rent them out. Start selling Coke on the side. Buy a plane and start doing big business. Buy graphics cards and mine crypto. Buy Dogecoin. Wait for it to go up and bam, profit. All right, we got a roadmap. I love it. Joy makes me happy to see. Financial security is everything to our state of mind and minimizing stressors in life. And I didn't realize that because I've never earned this much before. Like, I think last year I earned 6K, something like 6K in a year. I do have debt, but I think I can pay it off. Anyway, and then I've been like mooching off of my parents to a certain extent, which I'm very fortunate to be able to do. But it just blows my mind. I cannot comprehend it. I've never been in this position. You'll eat the pizza, don't worry. All right, you can afford food now. Right? I can afford food now. I can go to the store and buy food and not like be like, oh no, that might be a little expensive. I could just buy the expensive. Buy a house and build a pizza oven in the backyard. Let's go. I follow someone who has an Amazon parrot, and they make pizzas in their backyard, and then they have their parrot, and the parrot speaks with an Australian accent, and his name is Sid, and the owner says, hello there, Sid, and then the bird says, hello there. And then I'm trying to think of what else the bird says, but it's excellent account. Highly recommend it if any of you are interested. Don't forget the lemonade stand. Yes. The most realistic part of the plan is the Coke bit. Were my parents supportive financially? So I'm in debt to my parents. They were supportive in that way. I never felt helpless. I always felt like I was going to be okay because I did have my parents. Like I could go move back into their house. So like I said, really, really fortunate in that way. Not everyone has that privilege. This comments need to stringify. How does it feel to earn $500,000 in a year? You know, I just shit money, you know. I just eat with it. Use it as a spoon. You can buy U.S. foods now. Nice. Does this mean you're not going to take care of the mold anymore? So actually, the plumber person was supposed to call me today about that. If I get a phone call, I haven't gotten one yet. We're gonna take that and we're gonna. They think the pipes rotted out, the gooseneck of the tub. Anyway, see the cockatiel playing a xylophone video? No, please share. Australian accent joined the chat. Are they still really holding you to debt? I mean, I'm holding me to debt. Like, I would like to pay them back. You don't think they have to for her to feel like she wants to repay it? Yeah. The 1 year houses in Italy is a recurring publicity stunt, but 200K gets you a nice house. 300 to 500K gets you one hell of a villa. You can see that. All right, y'all. Shall we start investing in real estate with $300? Let's go. Is this a new turtleneck? No. It's just cold enough to wear it, except I'm really hot right now. So that's... Gotta feed the mold, not get rid of it. Chrome out the background and start giving a presentation. But my green screen is hung up over there and I'm way too lazy to move it. I've got laziness. Me. My, like, desk is a mess because I don't give a fuck. But then, like, I do, but then I don't. Anyway. Turtleneck Steve Jobs. You have to repay your parents. They chose you to bring you into this world. They brought it upon yourselves. Take the money and run. And run. Insert double money scam message here. Isn't winter over here? Over there? Yeah. It is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that in Celsius? I feel like that's almost like 1 degree, like 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. How about I pay myself not to be lazy? Brilliant. Instead of paying back parents, buy Doge. It's a good investment. He who shall not be named invested in it. Maybe, I don't know, or care, honestly. It takes courage to ship code with bugs. True. All right, let's talk more about how happy I'm with this job. Flexible hours, so I can work the hours that I want. And I can just be like, you know what? I just want to go to therapy in the middle of the day like I did today and then do that. And then be like, you know what? I want to stream and then do that. And then work later tonight or whatever, you know? And then they like... The CEO was like, I want to talk to y'all and just make sure you're doing okay mental health wise. And I was like, stop. That's really nice, you know? Like, they care a lot. And PTO is like, you can take a day off or whatever when you need it. You just have to tell them. So that's really nice. But, like, it's really nice to be able to work whenever I feel like it, you know? Gosh. Have I broken production yet? Well, on my first day. Flexible hours, good working environment. Did I miss out on something? Oh, a shit ton of money. Trying to think of what else. Oh, wait. I don't remember what I said last week, so I'm sorry if this is repeated. I think this is repeated. I'm going to say it anyway. I went to a wedding a couple weeks ago. I was talking to strangers, and they were like, so what do you do? And I had just gotten this job, and I was like, I'm a software engineer. And they were like, bruh. And I was like, is this like, are they like, do they think I'm cool? Did we make it? Am I cool now? And I was like, yeah, I do the code, you know? I didn't know that was gonna happen. Is this status? Exactly. That's right. First day of job, you gotta log in, find most important running service, turn it off, and back on again to show your excellent debugging skills. Please, you've always been cool. No, you. I'm one of those smart coding folks. Yeah, right? We all are so cool. We all do the software engineering. Well, I'm assuming. If you don't do software engineering, you're so cool. But like the rest of us that do, we're also cool. And people think it's cool. And I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. So like, wow. But I made a pull request on my second day. It was changing one line of like something in package.json or something, like an NVMRC. It was not actual code. But then the third day, I did another pull request, thanks to the help of Fanta board. And I was like, oh my god, am I doing pull requests? And then I haven't done one since. But, like I said, working on permissions-based stuff. And then my boss just messaged me and was like, would you maybe want to work on, like, if we change this app to Spanish in the future? And I was like, bruh. Because I said that I majored in Spanish. I really should be so much better at speaking Spanish than I am, but I'm not. But anyway, that may be happening. When I get a job, I expect people to faint when I introduce myself. Yes, I got a job as fill in the blank. Oh. Just joined. Where did I get my job? A small startup called Sponsor CX. They do like sports and sponsorship stuffs. In a meeting today, everyone was talking, introducing themselves, and like, I like this sport and this sport and this sport. And Vantaboard and I were like, we don't give a fuck about sports. Like, I really don't. Sometimes you drop the senior from your title when talking to people because you don't want it to come across as like a proud and an ego way. How's working going? It's going great. Being cool is overrated. Regardless of whether I got a prestigious job or not, I would never place my personal and social value on some perceived value of the people around us. I mean, like, I hear you. I do to a certain extent, and not that that's the best thing, but it is a thing that happened. And so, like, I never felt proud of being a software engineer before or coding, and it was a moment where, because I did place value on that, like, I was like, oh my god, am I proud? Aw, you know. But like, I hear you. That is probably how it should be. Did the PR get approved? Yes. Being humble is a weird thing for you because it's like you're pretending to not be good at what you do. And why? To prevent envy? Yeah, I think so. I think that's a reason why people don't mention like how much they make as well, because you don't want to make other people feel bad or like there's envy or something. But like, I feel like we could all do with a lot more transparency, you know? But then, like, some people aren't comfortable with that, and that's okay. You're like the sport of coding. Not F it, be super effing proud. It's like someone going through medical school to become a doctor being like, it was no big deal to be humble, even though they should be proud of themselves. Yeah, like, and all of us who are in this journey should be proud of ourselves because it's fucking hard. It is so hard. These last 2 years have been so hard. Coding is not easy for me, and I just like there are so many times you've seen me where I'm just like, I just don't know. And sometimes when I just literally shut down, you know? And I have so far to go, but as my therapist said today, like you've come so far. We've come so far, all of us, you know? Be proud of yourself. What are imposter syndrome? Feel any? I feel, so I'm the only junior dev, and I feel like maybe I'm not, like I want to be better at coding already. I know I will get better, but I want to be like, yes, I know I do the code, you know, because I don't want anyone to like talk down to me. And I don't know if that's going to happen, but I could see it happening, you know. Envy is a bad thing to express for Vantaboard because it's an expression of desire for something you don't have. For you personally, you've always been pretty content with what you have at any point in time, but also proud of your achievements. Twitch viewer will not be humble. You're gonna get a hang of it, Rufio. One day you're gonna look back and wonder why it was hard for you. Hopefully. But I hear you never stop learning, so. Am I doing any advent of code? No. Are you? I want to be senior right now. I just wanna know stuff, you know. I just want to be perceived as somewhat of an authority, you know? Like, I don't know. Suck at coding. Me too. High five. You were hoping to go learn Go and Python to admin of code. Oh, cool. You know, I saw AOC and I was like, Age of Empires? How many interviews this year? Oh, I wrote this down somewhere. Hold up. I think I said, hello, baby? Oh. 15 official interviews with 8 different companies, 13 phone screening, and 24 rejections. I was reached out to by 72 different companies. Which, you know, like when you hear that number, like that's not that many. But, bruh, the job hunt was hard. I don't even know why it was so hard for me when I didn't even do that many interviews, but feel like my eyes look scary there. Maybe it's just you, but you're something that people in your social circle supposedly don't respect you enough, but you believe you could get the supposed respect through the job title you currently landed. Good luck with that. I mean, shall we go into therapy? Yeah, probably. I always wanted to be a doctor, and a lot of that was the prestige. And then I decided not to be a doctor, and my parents were disappointed in me. They're not proud of me to be being a software engineer, but like they also don't know what it is that I do, really. I don't know. I think we all just want like recognition of our hard work and our skills. And I guess that's what I'm seeking. But that's okay if you don't agree with that, or that's not something you vibe with or want. There were some iffy ones, but if you're going with a plan that's a sizable number of interviews, one of the hardest things is figuring out what other people did and what the heck is happening in a shared code base. Could see that. Don't get me started on the messages you get from parents and the pain they cause. Yeah. You're proud of me as if you got the job yourself. Thank you. Fail 2 interviews on purpose and then shoot the shit with the boss just to remove the fear of rejection. Like, I would be like, this doesn't matter to me. And then it would somehow always matter to me. I would always get my hope up, you know? But in therapy, I was talking today. So I have there are 7 kids in my family, and I'm number 6 of 7. And I think as a consequence, I've experienced childhood emotional neglect. Like, just my parents they were kind of done with parenting by the time they got to me, and that's okay. Like, I don't begrudge them at all. But I think that's partially why I want that sort of recognition, because I didn't get it as a kid, like, so. You just can't see a justifiable explanation as to why other people's perception of our proficient skills will supposedly give us a superficial recognition that we're expecting. And you're not saying this in a bad way, and more power to you in placing a well-paid job. And that's okay. Like, you don't have to see it. You don't have to agree. We all have reasons that we behave the way we do, and it's not always logical, right? You need to listen to the stream on the way home more frequently. You usually come home and want to pass out, but now you just really want to code and maybe even do some banky. Well, make sure you take care of yourself. We're playing a game today? Nah, we're going to play with some GitHub issues. Anyway, I just want to say y'all are awesome. You may feel like you're doing a lot, or maybe not even doing that much and getting nowhere, but it works out. I'm so glad I can say that finally, because in the past I was like, it probably works out. It works out. I mean, I'm sure there are niche cases in which it doesn't, but like, I believe in you. I believe in all of us. GitHub issues, you tend to disappear. Some people don't vibe with GitHub issues, I guess. I personally hate GitHub issues. You're gonna try Scrimba's JavaScript miss? I haven't even heard of that. Cool. Not everyone's motivations needs are the same. Gotta find what works for you. Exactly. Yeah, I have been through some passively suicidal times in my life, and like some people have like a big meaning of life. For me, the meaning to life in those times was like Witcher 3 and streaming and like certain movies that I really liked, like whatever works for you making life valuable, whatever works for you and bring you happiness and comfort, like that's the right thing to do for you. I'm not doing anything and I'm awesome. Hallie? Oh wait, not Hallie. Allie. Welcome. Everyone say welcome to the Raiders. How are you? What did y'all do today? Ending with Hallie. Yes. Okay. Maybe I'm bad at reading words, but sometimes yes. Welcome, Raiders. Here we praise Rufio. Hey, Raiders. My name is Rufio. I'm a god. Yes, thank you. You may join my cult now. No. Yeah. I mean, I'm Rufio. I just barely got my first job as a software engineer last week after 11 months of job searching and 2 years of learning to code. I'm a streamer with the 100 Devs stream team. If you're interested in 100 Devs, you can do ! Discord or ! 100 Devs. We're just celebrating. We're celebrating a week of being on the job and how I feel very lucky and how I'm so happy right now and relieved. Financial duress sucks. How was the interview for this job? I basically didn't even have one. I chatted with the CTO and the CEO, and that was it. Because Vantaboard in chat here, like, recommended me so highly. That's why. It's crazy how much my intonation has changed. Yeah, I think a lot of my depression has been the fact that my situation hadn't changed and that I was really stressed financially, you know, and just, like, didn't feel like I was getting anywhere. So I could see my intonation changing now. I don't think it's exclusively situational depression, but I think it's definitely part of it. Welcome to the industry. Thank you, Papa Smurf of Death. I love it. Smurf. You know, if you ever arrange the words and ending with Ali, you get headlining wit. Wow. What about a hello, it's Rufio? Furrows are a gift from above. Now I'm gonna wean off the pills. No, I think my depression is also partially chemical, so no. But like, Raiders, what did y'all do in a stream today? Oh my goodness, I forget how to do everything and anything. Everyone who is already here, please check Ending with Ali out and give them love and follows. We appreciate the raid. Her current state of feel good involves the pills. Yeah, actually, I've tested that before. It's a common trap with antidepressants where I'm like, oh, I feel good. People are like, feeling good. I'm just going to stop. And then they get depressed. And that is exactly what happened to me the last time I did that. So, Advent of Code? Cool. We were briefly talking about Advent of Code. Is it just like a coding challenge a day? Is that what it is? I see myself still interested in dev relations in the future. Yeah. Your psychiatrist convinced you you're good to stop taking your meds because you're really happy and productive. Yikes. What is developer relations? As far as I understand, it's like like making sure developers are being heard, doing events for developers where you write articles, maybe you'll Twitch stream coding, you know, going to conferences and presenting, things like that. If someone knows a better description, please say it in the chat. One coding challenge a day, released at midnight ET with a global leaderboard. Compete and try to get onto first. Others just enjoy it. Others turn the problems into visualizations. Others try to solve it in the weirdest languages like Excel and APLs. Interesting. Being relatives with a developer. Yeah. Any other questions about my first week in tech? The moral of the story is I'm fucking happy. I just smile and think I'm happy, and that has not happened for a really, really long time. We got a job? Yeah, we did. Woohoo! This is where I would put confetti if I was a fancy streamer, but I'm not. It always shocks you how openly American people can talk about mental illness and still deal with those issues seriously. Here you are still at when you're sad. Just be happy instead levels. Lost a close relative to depression 5 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Deo? We're very fortunate in that way, I would say. So, like, it's nice. I think there's still a stigma, but you can talk openly, I think, more or less in American society about it. And I try to because, like, I don't know, I don't feel like it really should be stigmatized, right? Moral says, now I get you a job. No, I really want to get everyone jobs. I want to help everyone. What's my job title? Software engineer. How much do we get paid? Oh, I'm getting paid $73,000 a year. What stack? TypeScript, React, Postgres, GraphQL. That's all I know off the top of my head. How was the onboarding process? Good. Kind of like, here, follow this document. And then 5 hours of working out with Vantaboard. Do I have a degree? Yes, in philosophy and Spanish. So not in computer science. The more open we are about it, the less likely it is to be, or the more likely it is to be less of a stigma. Exactly. And stock options. Yes, $1,300 in shares, but I don't know what that means, so. You took a mental health day the other day after some insane deadlines. Your boss said, yep, you need to rest up. That's great. I'm glad that your boss let you do that. Freaking sweet. It's very nice. It's very nice. You don't think you've ever made more than 20K a year if you're like Scrooge McDuck? Before this job, I'd never made more than 6K a year. So, I feel you. It means you'll I cannot say words. Diction is done with the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Everyone. You have the opportunity to buy discounted shares, but what does that mean? I don't know what that means either. Love the transparency. I mean, I think it can only help, right? Help others know what they can be earning, how to negotiate, you know, I don't know. I could waste money buying shares, or I could end up a millionaire. Did I buy them? Do I have them? I don't understand how retirement works. I don't understand how shares works. I don't understand how fundraising works. So people talk about them and I'm like, yeah. Bro's bestie worked on Dell when a startup. His shares made him rich. Nice. That's pushing you to start looking seriously for a job. Do it. It might take you a while, but I believe in you. Took me a while. Everyone, it took me a while. It took me 11 months. That's a long time. It's a long time. What a pays off. You have to buy them? We have to wait for our shares to vest at the moment. I don't think I understand. I don't know if I'd care to, though. It's better if you give them to me. That's why they're called shares. What was the interview process like for this job or for just in the whole job hunt? Great time to get equity, but what does that mean? Explain it like in 5, everyone, please. I really don't understand. When you buy them longer, you hold them so long as the company keeps growing and be able to sell them when you feel like it to get money back. If you have 1,300 shares and the company increases by profit by 20 times, you get $26,000. But you have to buy them first. Do you? How well do I know the languages of my current work stack, and when did I first pick each one up? So I would say I know them, like, I'm not very good at coding. So I know them, like, relatively well for my current level of understanding of coding, which is not super high. How I learned them, one of them was from Peter Boyer, who you see in chat here. Peter and I did a co-stream on TypeScript, and that was the first time I learned TypeScript, and we almost didn't do it. And then I was like, okay, I think I got convinced that we would do it, and it has helped me so much with the job hunt, and I use it at my job. And the other one was with Dan Can Code, and I did some work with Dan Can Code, and Dan taught me how to use React. And that has helped me so much because I can look at the code base and be like, yes, I understand this, you know? So, networking. People are nice. I appreciate people. Shares are portion of the company. Thank you for this Q&A. Yes, I'm happy to answer any questions. Shares vesting is an incentive to keep at the company. You can only buy shares after a certain amount of time. So why do you have 1,300 shares, but then you have to buy them? Equity, your realtor has been throwing that word around for 2 months and you're still confused. Rufio's a dev. Woo! I mean, I was already, but I'm an employed one now. They're held for you once you're hired, but you have to stay on staff for a certain amount of time before you can buy them. So, like, so no one else can buy those? Hey, Griffin. Thanks for the sub. Also, hi. Gotta hype this software engineer role. I'm so happy. I can't believe this has happened. This is getting repetitive at this point, but I'm just like, gratitude. I have so much gratitude and happiness and relief. Thank you. Peter will get you the hookup with the language, and Vanderboard got you with the job. Yes, exactly. Think I'm being too modest? I mean, I don't know. We were talking about humility earlier in here, and there were some, I don't know. To get them at a premium? I don't know. You'll soon learn that you don't know React or TypeScript, but that's what real-world experience is for. I'm sure I don't. I'm sure you're right, because I barely understand coding as it is, but that's okay. I can learn. I don't think Leona shared the gender of his baby. I don't know anything about that, but maybe they're raising their baby to be like choose when they're older, which I respect. What about Postgres and GraphQL? I'd still know nothing about those, so that's not particularly good. But I do have them at my job. When you buy the shares, they can increase in size as the company grows. You don't buy them, they vest at, say, 2 years, which means you get them. So you do, okay. Basically like pre-ordering a game. Oh, okay. I understand that analogy. Okay. Thank you. Have ratitude? Yes, thank you. I am rad. Depends on contract whether you have to buy them or not. So if you buy a share for $52, then the company grows 100 times, you can sell them for $520. 100 shares of 52 and you get $52,000. Does that make sense? And so then, so then in theory, the 1,300 is like just like, oh, these are yours for when you can buy them. Is that what it is? You want to sell ideally when it's companies at peak profit. Gender and sex are different. People should start calling them sex reveals, but it sounds really weird, so maybe people should stop making a big deal about it. Isn't it kind of interesting how we do that? It's like, guess what? Like, I don't know. I kind of like the raising, like, like letting the child choose their gender and calling them they, them until they can choose. I kind of like that a lot. I follow some people on Instagram who are doing that with their child, and you pay tax on the 5,200, not the 52. Can I make ratatouille now? I made ratatouille. Maybe I gotta make a fancy ratatouille. What happens in 100 Dev Stand Up? They go over a what's it called? A coding challenge, and then they talk about job hunt stuff and ask Leon questions. So a company deserves a certain amount of money. If you're to buy the whole thing, shares are a little piece of the company that are little pieces of the company that are sold by the company to raise funding. Oh. Okay. Surely you can ask for Dogecoin instead. You know it. I'm gonna do that. What happens in 100 Dev Stand Up? I just told you. Each share's price goes up or down as the value of the company itself goes up or down. Okay. As Vanderboard says, straight people be like, guns or glitter? Lol. Glittery guns. Guns that shoot glitter? Like Twitter, you don't want Twitter or Tesla stocks right now. I feel like I understand the stock market super, super vaguely. Can anyone explain retirement for me? How does that work? What is an IRA? I just don't know. For your GraphQL endeavors. Oh, thank you, Mavi. How much experience do I have with shares, stock market? $0, baby, because your girl has been quite under the poverty line until like a week ago, so don't talk to me about retirement. It's such an American nightmare. Advice time. What is the best piece of advice you can give regarding what to learn to help in interviews? I think practicing the Banky helps. I can't say about like whether the technical questions helped because I never actually learned them, but the behavioral ones I was asked again and again. I would highly recommend like answering those. Do I have a Banky command? I don't know. Wait a second. I do. Yeah, you can check out the Banky there. Learn those, and then what to help in interviews specifically. Have your elevator pitch down. I got really good at saying my elevator pitch. I feel like that's all I can think of for interviews. The retirement thing is good to do. If your company doesn't match, amazing. Yeah, I asked and they said they didn't. I still don't know what that means, but they say they don't. So, retirement. Give part of your income pre-tax to the government. Okay. Your company might match what you give. And then it earns interest while the years go by. And the government gives it back to you in payments once you turn 65. Oh, thank you. That was a very good explanation. Okay. Okay. The important part is not ever to say to the moon. Wait, what is to the moon? What is that about? Social Security income, what gets taken out of your paycheck for retirement, only accounts for 85% of your retirement money. You should be saving 50% of your income for retirement every year as early as you can. It's good to know. You can also open a Roth IRA. What is a Roth IRA? It's free money, essentially. Yeah, they don't help because they're too small, but maybe in the future. Being an adult is interesting because now I'm like expected to know these adult things, and I don't know where people learn them. I don't know that. Is it just me? This is my first adult job. Did any of y'all know that? I graduated from college in 2020. A Roth IRA is a special account that gives a good return with tax breaks. Okay. I don't know those things either. I'm just a big kid. High five. Me too. Do savings accounts a good idea just to invest the money into the stock market? Why? What if you want just to hang on to the money? If you put in the stock market, doesn't it doesn't it go down maybe? Multiple types of retirement accounts. I can say words. I really can't though. Anyway, 401ks are typically offered by your job. Okay. IRAs are personal accounts. Okay. Then you have traditional versus Roth accounts. Traditional get pre-tax income. Roth gets post. Why would you want the Roth one then? Capital gains are assessed when you withdraw from a traditional account. Oh, and then they're not when you withdraw from a Roth. And that is why. Yep. Okay. If you just hang on to the money, it loses value. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, all y'all adults in here who understand, who are explaining this to me like I'm 5. Because I just... Yep. Most saving accounts with your bank, they only save 0.2%. Okay, wait, I scrolled. 2% of the money every year. The stock market can go down, but never for long. It goes up with inflation generally, especially the S&P 500 companies. You need to ensure your savings go up with inflation. That way it doesn't lose value. Okay. Don't feel like I need to know it all. You tried to set up calls with a financial advisor a few years ago to understand it all and literally end up crying on a call with one of them because you're so overwhelmed. Whoa. What I study in school? Philosophy and Spanish. So a Roth IRA is great because you can add post-tax income to the account. It gets invested, it grows with the stock market, and you get to keep the gains without paying taxes. Okay. I think they should be teaching all this in high school. Maybe that's just you. They probably should. My school, the American school system, is not particularly good at actually teaching these things. I did take like a financial education something class, and I remember nothing from it. I don't know if that's my fault or it just was a shitty class, but they really should teach it, and like how to fix a car, and just like a bunch of these like super important life skills, interviewing skills, etc. We do have YouTube now. Oh, okay, maybe I'll check that out. Wait, Robert, are you writing to me in Danish or Norwegian? You also studied in America. You were in 8th grade when you came to this country. The education system here confused the crap out of you. I could see that. Also, how you learned to code. Traditional accounts get pre-tax income, so if you make $100K and divert $10K to your traditional retirement account, you get taxed as if you made... Oh, interesting. As if you made $90K. Companies often grow in value many times over, so if you get your shares early in the company's life, there's a chance that your shares will increase in value by a substantial amount. Fingers crossed, baby. What do I think about boot camp? Wait, what was the language you were writing in? Was I right? Anyway, I think most boot camps are kind of a scam, but it was Sweden. Damn it. How you say hey? I swear I saw my Danish friend write hey that way. That's why you just guessed. But I'm glad I was somewhat close. The boot camp I did was 100% free, full stack JavaScript and online. If you're interested in learning about that, you can do ! 100 devs, ! Discord. The Discord is the community, right? 100 devs will tell you about what it is. But Basically, it's done for free, and there's a really great online community, and that's partially who I stream for here. So that is what I recommend, because you don't have to spend any money on it, which is really nice. I don't think I would have gotten into tech if I had to pay. What did I learn? Okay, I learned that there are several types of different retirement accounts. There's a traditional retirement account, which you can put X amount of money in untaxed, but then you'll be taxed later. And then you can do a Roth IRA, or maybe these are both IRAs. Anyway, but you get taxed, but then you can put in later and not get taxed later. Put in post-tax and not get taxed later. Shares mean that you're buying a portion of the company. If you are given shares, that doesn't mean you're actually given them. That just means they're put aside for you, for later, I guess. And then shares are stock market stuff, so they can either go up or down in value according to the value of the company. What else did I learn? Your boot camp was a scam. Woof. I'm sorry to hear that, Patch. Reason you said before now is a good time to get equity is because the stock market as a whole is down now. Oh. High heel camp. What camps am I going to set up after I start working? I am going to talk to my sister about it, because she's very interested in this topic and will help me, and I won't have to think that much about it, though I probably should. Shares are not necessarily in the stock market. Okay, I didn't know that. Do I know what my company offers for health insurance options? No, because I'm on my parents' insurance for 1 more year. Did I get enough coding to work as a developer? Like, did I learn enough? Because yes, I have a job as a developer as of last week. Only if your company is public or going public. Oh, okay. So just the shares don't go up if it's not public? How am I liking it? I like it a lot. I mean, there's a lot I need to learn, but it's so exciting having money coming in and having, like, being able to pair program with people who are better at coding than I am, because that's what we do here on the channel anyway, right? Anyway, I don't know which one it is. And have flexible hours. That's really nice. Can work from anywhere. That's really nice. Now I can buy a Christmas tree. I don't think I will, but I am going into the wilderness tomorrow and getting one from the wilderness because my brother wants to. If they offer a HSA, do that. But I don't think I did do it. I think I'm still on my mom's. Should I not do that? Should I not be on my mom's? Let me pretend now I'm getting paid to do it, right? That's something I realized last week. I was like, oh my goodness, I have so much to learn. And my sister's like, but you're getting paid to learn. And I was like, it's good for securities when their price is down because there's room to go up. What are securities? If you buy them when this price is high, then it has to go even higher before you can profit. So I've already explained, but what was my first task on the job? Did I feel nervous? No, I didn't really feel nervous because they were like, it's chill if you need help. They're very open about that. I'm the only real junior dev, but I have like a little, I don't like what my hair's doing right here. Stop. Anyway, first task was working on permissions. The code base is in React and TypeScript, which I learned thanks to people I met here in Twitch, or Chubble, as we called it earlier. Let's make a social media called Chubble, everyone. I'm down. Anyway, but I basically had to make sure, like, in the website, they wanted to make it so some users could edit, like, some tasks, and some users couldn't, but every user could. So it was my job to make sure that some users couldn't. And, like, I partially did it. It's not done yet. That is something I need to do, but that's my first task. Do they provide any hardware for me? Yes. Have I set it up? No. Everything's set up on my old computer. I may be putting this off. Tree murder. Send your moms and pay her for the premium. Pay her for the premium? Why? When you sign up for your company's health plan. Okay, so you're saying get the HSA when I do. Guys, see a guy got attacked by a pit bull? Oh my god. People are looking to jump off Twitter. I mean, if you made another social media, it'd probably work. I feel like there are a lot of people doing that right now. They're like, Twitter's about to crash, you know. But Chubble would be kind of a fire. Can you imagine people like, oh yeah, I was on Chubble today? Or like, dude, have you seen the latest, I don't know, chat on Chubble? The latest bubble on Chubble? You keep your work laptop separate from your personal computer. That's probably how it should be. But when I started work, I didn't have my laptop yet, and so we got my personal laptop set up, and now it was really hard to set it up, and now I'm like, I don't want to do it again. Mastodon's pretty great. I theoretically have an account there. I haven't really been on, so. I'm back. I was chatting on Chubble. What'd I miss? We're calling Twitch Chubble, everyone, because its icon is a chat bubble. Chat bubble Chubble. 100% is the only legally defensive way of making sure a company can't claim your side project as their own. So you think I should do it, even though it was so hard to set it up? Damn it. Trying to make a social media called Chubble. Confirmed here first. And that is how Rufio became a billionaire. The next he who shall not be named. Just don't take he who shall not be named over. I already did. What does it mean to white room your setup? You didn't sign a clause that said work you do there is just for them. Only that you have to give up all your work that is related to theirs when you leave. It took me like 7 hours. No, 11 hours to set up this computer. Have I seen Wednesday on Netflix yet? No, but I've seen a lot of stuff advertising it. It does look good. I no longer have access to Netflix because my person stopped paying for it, and I don't want to pay for it. White rooming the setup means that the professional and the personal never overlap. Oh, okay. You're in my lips to answer that question. So, do you think it's worth it to white room my setup then, even though it was really hard to set up and I couldn't do it by myself? Set up your work laptop they gave you, but it's so hard. I guess I can. Except it might have problems. I was trying to use the mic on it the other day with Vantaboard and it didn't work, so I should probably test that out. Gotta learn how it all works. There's too much to learn. And enough time to learn it, but damn, it's a lot. You never even access personal email or non-work sites on your work laptop. A KVM. What is a KVM? Switch to a KVM switch. Swap between work and personal machines easily. Why are you talking to us? I still stream. I'm still streaming. You SSH into your workstation. Still haven't figured out how to do that. Probably because I haven't taken you up on your offer, Green. KVM switch is where you can use one keyboard and mouse with multiple computers. Really? Interesting. Oh, okay. I'm learning so much. Oh my god. The first one is like $160. It's like half of my life savings right now. Just use a keyboard and mouse that can wirelessly connect to multiple computers. Everyone is fancy. What if I made a doc that y'all could write advice on? What would you think of that? Should play around with the chat OpenAI. I probably would enjoy it. For people who have opinions. You know, I can program to a certain extent, but I still don't know super how like computers work. Like people were talking about like partitioning and something, and I was like, I don't even know. A series of tubes. Brilliant. I've been so tired. I told my therapist that, and she was like, you should get a special like seasonal affective depression lamp and put it on in the morning and they'll make you less tired. Because it gets dark at like 5 p.m. and my body's like, it is 5 p.m. It is time for bed. Nice. You know? And it's like, it's not time for bed at 5 p.m. actually. So, use a house analogy when explaining computers. Partitions are like rooms in a house. But how do you learn how to do it? That makes sense though. It's the point in your journey when you start learning that. Understand where your code actually lives and runs. Logic gates to a Tetris. Almost a Tetris. So I installed Linux. I have Linux on my computer actually. It slowed my computer down a lot because my computer was like, oh my god, WSL, you know. Is the code base documented or do you have to just dive in? Vantaboard, is the code base documented? I have Linux. I had to set it up for something. What did I have to set it up for? I use it when working with Dan. I use it with Vim, NeoVim. My computer's a Windows computer, so it's WSL. It is not documented. Okay, there you go. My friend Vim. I have like this one video where I talk about like how we're learning Vim, and I said, have fun with the Vim, have fun with the Neo Vim, and like it just like stuck in my head. I don't know why. Davin is the best way to learn. I really have been thinking about getting more serious about Vim lately, Neo Vim, because it seems like it's quite useful, and like I'm seeing more why it would be useful as I start working. See how long it lasts. He spent maybe 3 months working in WSL before saying, fuck this, going Linux bare metal. I mean, you also have to take into account that it's still hard for me to understand those things, so maybe it will happen, but it also may not. Neovim, yes, that's what you should daily try. VSCode has great GitHub integration for newbies. So I tried that, but then I was too lazy to actually try it, and so then it just kept doing pop-ups in my corner that was like, you need to set this up, you need to set this up, you need to set this up, and I never did, and then Vantaboard was like, dude, just disable it, and I was like, okay. Is the company running on VC cash? I don't know how to answer that, but they did say that they got their Series A funding. So if that means something to you, then good. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, I cannot explain it to you. So yes? Okay, there you go. So yes, apparently. Finally installed Arch Linux on your VM the other day and haven't been able to set up NeoVim to save your life. I mean, there are probably a lot of people here who could help you. Vanderboard helped me. Don't know you're doing wrong. It's probably something really stupid. No, stupid. No. It's a bad word. But like, there's so many things where like, I know that this is probably not a big deal, but I don't want to ask it because I should be able to know or like to figure it out. And then, yeah, so I feel you. He's running on VC cash right now, but we're going to make a profit very soon. Series A funding is VC money. There you go. There you have it. I understand that sort of stuff. I absolutely do not understand. And I don't know if I care to. Do I care to? Should I care to? Vanderboard, are you a coworker? Yes, Vanderboard is the reason that I got hired on. I didn't know that we'd be talking about this much. You felt the same way about asking questions. You had imposter syndrome bad. Love it. You should care to, especially if it's an early start. But there's so much to think about. Sure, I knew that. She pretended to make us feel not alone. There's so much, like, adulting. I like adulting, but also like adulting, you know? Is the dev stack Dockerized? Well, I think so. We do use Docker. That'd probably be a good stream. Docker's kind of tricky. I still don't really understand. My hair's doing weird stuff. How it works, but I feel like that would be really useful. We might be getting new headphones soon now that I will possibly have money. Or I will have money mid-month. We're not Dockerized. Oh, well. We aren't. I knew that. Docker is always fun. I should learn Docker. Rufio with no headset. It looks weird. It looked weird initially when I started using it, and now it's just like a look, you know? Okay. Docker puts your crap in containers, so it runs on a machine. Guess you use Docker for some standard applications, but your own applications are not containerized. I don't know what containerized means, apparently. Hey, Xenomorph. Welcome back, everyone, from stand-up. Rufio taking off her headset. It's like when a nerd girl takes off her glasses. It's my Clark Kent moment, huh? Suddenly I'm Superman. Containerized just means your application is running its own box. I thought that was all of Docker. Is that not all of Docker? Docker is made up of containers, which virtualize environments. Docker doesn't run a container, or you don't think so? I apparently do not understand what Docker is or does, but I have used it. So the issue you're having with the backend where it keeps having errors, that wouldn't happen if it's not on Docker. Wait, why isn't it on Docker? I have Docker on my computer. Why isn't it on Docker? Is it because I'm not using WSL? Because we haven't made it yet? How did I not know that? I swear I looked on my little Docker interface and it was there. Make sure your software and your hardware do not get in the way of the code. You have Docker for Postgres, but that's it. Huh. Docker means Docker containers. Typically, you can run programs in their own little sandbox to isolate from the rest of the machine. You don't have the whole front end and back end containerized. Someday I will be able to have this conversation and be like, oh yes, we containerize our Docker. Our Docker is containerized within WSL, and I use NeoVim to set it up. Okay, what is another fancy word I can use? And partitions. Docker helps you run isolated virtual environments that assist developers to have more consistent run times. Okay. NeoVim! Welcome back, Peter. Every time we talk about NeoVim, Peter like rises out of nowhere. It's like, hello, I heard on the internet somewhere you were talking about NeoVim. It was NeoVim. And then also Vantaboard, and also a bunch of other people. And all the NeoVim stands are like, we heard you talking about our Lord and Savior NeoVim. NeoVim is the shit. NeoVim, Docker, Tmux. To only speak in acronyms. Which cloud service provider? I think I can answer that question. AWS? Yes, I would be like, yes, we use our Kubernetes with our NeoVim and our Docker and the Tmux. Tmux. Bread, butter. Bread. The bread. Yes? I liked that moment. Where's butter? Docker's legit. You love containers. You're running so many containers on your home server for self-hosting apps. I mean, I did guess, to be fair, Vantaboard. But I'm glad I'm right. What are some other like Linux terms? Or just coding terms? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could say some stuff with like TypeScript and it would sound fancy. Did I guess though? You feel like the CTO brought it up in our meeting this morning. Okay, but you have to take into account that like not all of it registers because I don't understand what's happening. But I have heard it spoken of, so I was like, I thought that it probably was, but I didn't know that. Are we doing any coding? Okay. Okay, Peter. Okay. We were having fun. Apparently. I'm not signed in. Sorry. Hey, Peter, what do you think of the internet phenomenon when everyone's making fun of the Australian accent when you say things like nar? Nar. I think it's fantastic. I love the Australian accent. Just want to see you stressed out. Laughs and cup. Nar? Yeah. Thought this is an art stream now. There's this one, if y'all have seen this on Instagram, let me know. But there's this one Kiwi who's like, if Twilight was like Australian, and it has like Edward, and Edward's like, oh God, I wish I knew the words. Like, do you know what I am? And then Bella's like, yes. And then Edward's like, say it. And then Bella says, vampire. And then Edward says, are you afraid? And then Bella says, no. I don't know if I follow Bash Bunny, but they do a lot of coding and Neo and stuff. You think I would like her streams? I probably would, but also I'm so bad at watching other people's streams. Like I just like don't have the attention span for it. Like I can do it. I don't understand why I can't like focus. I don't know. So I'm sure that Bash Bunny does do good stuff. I doubt I would be able to pay attention for more than 10 minutes though. I understand I have the attention span of a squirrel. Squirrel. It's tough jumping into stream in the middle of a project. Good thing you're streaming later today. Yeah, everyone, go check Peter out. I may watch it for a small amount of time. Again, I don't know what it is. I love all of you being here, but how on earth can you pay like this much attention to me? Like, do you not get bored? Am I not boring? Right, boys? Let's get to it. That's a quote. from a video. If you know the video, let me know. You'll win a prize. Alright. Welcome back. It's the Talking Dictionary. For those of you who don't know, we've worked on this project a lot. It is an online talking dictionary for a Native American language in Utah, USA. And we've been working on it for over a year now. And it's in a pretty good place. My Spanish is pretty good. And my doblajes argentinos. We'll see. I won't watch it right now, but we'll see. My Spanish, I don't know. It's still working. Sneak comments in within the 5-second takes the test rate to run. And you can work and pay attention to me talking? That's very impressive. We're back. I'm now questioning why I'm here because the streamer asked. I've asked this before many times. It's just I wouldn't watch me. I do watch me because I have to put in timestamps in my YouTube videos, but I wouldn't if I didn't have to. And then if I were not me, I wouldn't. I don't know. I just don't have the attention span. Are we here for green check marks? No, not today. Also, hi Alvi, long time no see. I wouldn't watch me? No. So what we are doing today is a couple months ago we were working on this, and then people is this open source? And I was like, I don't know. And then people were it could be if you wanted to. And I was like, I guess I want it to. And then we made some issues. And then I think Lark made some pull requests, and I never looked at them. So what I was thinking we would do today, we would look at, it's one pull request. We'd look at the pull request. We'd look at the issues. We'd add to the issues. We might add a little MIT licensing, something. And then y'all could contribute to this if you wanted to. How do you feel about that? Minecraft sounds are weird. My brother was playing Minecraft the other week, and then there was something in the game that was moo, moo. And I was like, nice, cows. And he was like, they're not cows. What were they saying? The cow things? Oh. He doesn't know. But they weren't cows. So, am I under the weather? I was sick last week. I'm mostly better now. I'm much better. I am happy. There it goes. Will I rise above the weather? Cowsy? Good thing you work remote. Getting all your coworkers sick in the first week is a good way to get fired. Would people actually fire you for that? Ghost inside your head. Is it a remote job? Yes. Put up NeoVim? No. This is what we're working on today. I said, boo! Boo, Rufio! Alright, Lark. Let's look at your pull request. October 10th. Thank you. Yes, it is December 5th. Alright. So one of the reasons I wanted to look at this today is because I have only recently become acquainted with this stuff, and I thought maybe people who are not acquainted with this stuff might like to see it. Remote jobs are a trap! You spend half your day watching Twitch and end up working late every day. Well, I spend partially some of my day streaming, and guess who's working after this? It's me. Hi. Also, I went to therapy, so... But also, that's kind of what I was doing before. I've never been the looker, the code reviewer. I've never been that person. Thank you, Sino. I appreciate it. So we'll see how this goes. So, Lark said PR for issue... Can we see this? PR for issue 7. Make the footer into its own component partial and add it to all the views. And then we can... Oh my goodness, I need to... It's not actually... I also remembered that it's down right now, I think. Oh, it's not! That's so great! I'm really glad to see that because it was recently. Just joined and I found a job? Yeah, I did. I started last week. A red check mark? What's wrong with the red check mark? Oh, it's probably this, huh? We don't really care about that. Yeah, that's what I was going to go to do. So, we can see what was changed, what Lark changed. And we wanted to make a partial. You can do that with an EJS, so you just put it in a separate folder, and then you can just do this instead. Thank you, Angular. You broke prod. You can just ask Chat GPT if the pull request would be a good idea to merge. Perfect. I'll just do it. So I don't need to actually comment on this, but I want to show you what Dan showed me, and also my latest code review at work, my first code review at work showed me, so you can see like how it's done. So like if you're like, okay, this is chill, you can say viewed. Nice. And then if you're like, okay, so same thing, pretty chill, right? And let's pretend I have beef with this. I don't. I love you, Lark, don't worry. We can say, wait, how do I do it when I comment on a specific thing? I think I can do like, I can do this. Yes. Nice. And then you can start a review. Why is it pending for me when it's me? Oh, maybe it's pending for Lark to look at it. Yeah? You wrote production for 15 minutes in your first job. What the fuck? I'll do better next time, boss. Yes. So you can do things like that. So like something I've had is people like going through and be like, oh, you know what? This is not the best. And then they'll say something. And you can't see it because I'm doing the review. But you can like resolve it. Yep. So this looks great, I'm sure. I've never done a code review before. I'm fancy. Need to finish the review? Well, I gotta view them first. Nice. Beautiful. Fantastic. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, and then here's the partial. Okay. And that was the code we were seeing again and again. What is the minus? No new line in a file. What does that mean? Okay. And then we put the partial in this one. And then this one. All right. And then we can finish our review. Great job. Thank you so much for your help, Lark. Oh, so cute. That's something I figured out recently too. If you do this and then you can do an emoji. I didn't know that. You can do it on Slack and Discord. Cool. Submit. Wait, I didn't do the approve. Damn it. I've never done it before. Damn it. Anyway, some checks were not successful. We're not actually pushing to that. I just never got rid of it. Anyway, but now I can merge a pull request. So let's say add footer partial. Wait, how do I just, did you say a word? No, you did. Why am I saying a words? Firm merge. Right? Yeah. Nice, right? And then we can see, wow. First pull request. Wow. That was exciting. Great job. Great dev job. I would hire them, just saying. Right? Recommend using the VSCode GitHub pull request extension. Being able to pull the branch PR and run it locally to see if it runs. Okay. So your GitHub pull request. Cool. Thanks. That's not how I do it. Woof. Use shipit. Woof. Some languages need to end line with a new line to be standard conformant. But it's JavaScript, so why is it beefing? I should get a new GitHub badge now? No, I only have one. Why don't I have more? Exciting! Now when do I get paid? Sending the money off! Into the southern hemisphere. If you had more issues, you will hear on them throughout the month. Yeah, so that is partially what we're... Okay, this is me. But that's partially what I'm planning on doing today in stream. So just adding more issues. The shipit squirrel? What is the shipit squirrel? You get 2 times a shark after your 16th PR. Okay. So cool. I have a checklist. Wait, no, that's what the issues are for. I remember. Okay, wait a second. So how come this one didn't go away? If you did it already, Lark, why didn't it go away? That's not a joke. Oh, really? I thought it was. Is this supposed to go away? We just looked at this, right? Yeah, merged. Why? Is it? Why didn't it hide? Don't fire you, please. It needs a closes comment. Wait, what do you mean? Closes Octothorpe comment? How do you do? So you can say close issue down here. That's what I do. The button. Oh, thank you. I am a software engineer. Nice. Oh, closes Octothorpe number or $sign number. Oh, useful. Cool. I'll save that for myself. Okay. Hamburger color. I swear I like have this somewhere in my notes. React. Maybe not. Type shipit. Oh my. 5 are closed. Oh, because we did some example stuffs. Yes. Okay. You're right. That was worth it. Ship it. The ship is squirrel. I didn't believe you. I believe. Give you a badge for merging a PR without review, but not if you review. So I don't get a badge. Is that what we're saying? Ship a squirrel YOLO badge. Okay, so let me just look through my files because I swear to God we wrote this down. I wrote this down. I swear it was written down by me. Or was I just looking off of my README? Does anyone remember? It's not really fair to like ask you, but do you? I did write stuff in the README, yeah. New Year, congrats on the job. Thanks, Will. I appreciate it. I'm so happy. My first job in tech. I'm so happy. What the fuck? Where? Be organized, Rufio. It's okay, be nice to yourself. Be nice, be nice. Alright, well apparently I didn't, so that's cool. I did write in the project itself. I just wanted to see if I had written in Obsidian. Where's software engineering? No one is stupid. We don't like that word. Yeah, so, oh, this is not my work project, this is personal, but this is a merge stack. So it's Mongo Express. There isn't any React yet, and then Node. And then regular, well, HTML, and then some Sass. So, we're making issues today. Got an issue with me? What happened? I clicked something. I was getting ready to fight. Okay. So I know I put it in my README because I remember that, but I'll feel like I did it somewhere else too. That's not right. Nice. Hello. Dan said last time React wasn't needed. Dan did say that. Make contact form functional. Did we do that? Oh, we did. It's like, okay. Yep, okay. Disable search history in search bar. All right. Disable search history in search bar. Let me see if we can. Southern Pipe Dictionary. Did it remember? Now is it gonna remember? I swear to God, it's okay. I love that I have Windows Media Player, like a hotkey for it. Dan is so smart. I like Dan. Hi, Scotty. So it's not doing the thing I need it to do. How come it would do it before but not now? I swear it didn't fix anything. I'm not that competent. Guess we're not doing that issue. It's fine. Make a button link to access input page. So right now, if we do this one, NodeMon. I couldn't even remember. It's been so long since. Okay. Since we worked on this that I can't remember how to use it. I made this. Thank you. Nice. I swear that like NodeMon was the thing that I typed, but maybe not. So shook. What? Not installed. This was like the first project I installed it on. How silly. And then I think it's localhost 8000. We did also reinstall Node on my computer. Would that be it? Okay, so when we go, come back to me. Baby, come back to me. Okay. Localhost 8000 / input. Oh, I remember. I made it so I had to log in. Oh my God, I'm so cool. Thanks, Dan. Dan did that with me. Okay. Permissions. Install NodeMon locally. Oh, we still have a thing. Oh no. Is that actually information you should not be saying? Whoops. Love that for me. So what was the thing? What did it want from us? What did I say? Oh. Okay. Make a button or link. Thank you. Screenshot. I don't know. Do we want a picture of that? Is that useful? Right now, the only way the input page is accessible is through adding input in the search bar. We need to make a button. No, this is not right. We need to make a button. I swear to... Okay. Love that. So say, I swear I copied it. The wrong thing. Alright. We need to make a button allowing... Or button that hyperlinks to page. I'm down, Peter. And thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later. But I will message you. We haven't had we haven't had that many pair programming streams lately. So so it's only for certain users, right? So do I need to say button that's only available to certain users? Multiplayer VIM. Exactly. Conditional based on login state. I can't remember what I did, so that's cool. Hey, Brett, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. A button that hyperlinks. Button should be visible if the user has the appropriate permissions. It's an admin. Button, ideally, if this is a shit way to write an issue, please tell me. I am not experienced. So, ideally, on the home page, I don't know where. Where would be a good place for it? Oh, you know what? Probably actually within the whatever this is called. A description of the problem, where it is, and the desired outcome. Okay, so where it is. What if it's not what if it's not anywhere yet? We actually want it to be a link in nav bar. The persona, I want a goal description, so that customer value description. I want a link in the nav bar that, hey, welcome, Dan. Wait, that one is only visible if the user has the admin permissions. So probably have to be logged in. And why was I doing 1, 2? So I think I was trying to say this. Is only visible after logging in. So maybe we'll switch the direction of these. Accidental indentation 2. Ooh, nice. We did something similar to this. I think we did, yeah. Because Dan and I worked on this before I was going to show this at the conference. But we did this, so this is only visible after you get logged in. But I feel like that would be hard for someone to do if they if they don't have admin privileges. Anyway, I'm not really sure what to write for the where. So, is that good? Is this missing anything that you would want to know if you're working on this, which you probably can't because you don't have admin privileges? Emojis. Oh no, yikes. Oh no. Okay. I also, since y'all said Windows key period, I found I use this all the time. Yikes. Nice. There you go. House emoji. Alright. So no one is saying anything. So I'm going to assume that I'm fantastic and this is written. This is the best written like issue you've ever seen in your life. So should be an enhancement, right? It's fine. Okay. It's fine. I see how it is. Do I have any? I don't think I have any projects. Alright, this is what it looks like. New issue. Yum. Now we have 3. And this one possibly not. But now we have these. Yay, work. Another. Let's go. Riveting. I know. Okay, you can't do that because there isn't any content for this yet. We didn't know if we actually wanted to do that. You can't do that because you don't have pictures. Fix back button. Thank you. Is that too long to be in here? Or no? I feel like it's long. Or maybe just really zoomed in. So, if we do this, and we click this, and we're like, yay. I also think this one's broken. No, it's not. Okay, great. That's an easy fix. That's good to hear. Wait a second. I want to see if I can... At work, we are using Loom. Have you heard of Loom? Can I attach a Loom to the pull request? Okay, I just have to make sure it's not my work one. You'd use an unlisted YouTube video? But I feel like a Loom is easier because you have to make the video and then you have to upload it, right? Or do I just like cut later out of my stream? I don't know. Slap a vine on it. If you like it, then you should have put a vine on it. This is more complicated than I thought it was going to be. So bear with me. Your code always likes to stop working when you start looming. Loom does not have a Firefox extension. Firefox. See how this works. It's not working well. Is this riveting? This is riveting, I'm sure. I used this the other day. It felt fancy. Are we talking about embedding a video on the page? Yeah, I was just going to drop a Loom link. But for some reason, this is very difficult, even though I've already done it before the other day. Me, myself, and I. So anyway, how's y'all's day? It's really nice. If you were not just talking, you should have been. Oh no. I've moved the chat. Alright. Alright. I've now started recording this. Okay, now it's doing it. Okay, so you can see that here, when we have our search, when we click on our component and then we click our back button, it doesn't work. So that's what we need to fix. And that's it. That's all I explained the problem on the Loom. And now I'm going to attach a little link, a little linky. There you go. I guess it's not really embedded, is it? Do we want it embedded? Anyway. Yep. We're going to say labels. Bug. Nice. Can you put the place where you get the credentials to use the login, the README? the admin login or just like MongoDB and stuff? The Google credentials link. You're saying you wouldn't do this cool video? You haven't even seen the cool video. Don't knock it till you try it. Look. It's me. Does it have audio? Okay, so you can see that here when we have our search, when we click on our component and then we click our back button, it doesn't work. So that's what we need to fix. There you have it, folks. It's kind of a cool thing where you get the credentials. 2 Rufios. Which one's the real one? Okay, Google Developer Playground, I think. I think it was this one, right? And, is that the one?
Drank.
So Brad, oh man, I almost drank. You didn't actually redeem drink, though. I almost got tricked. There was another? Okay, let me keep looking for it then. I remember sort of like Google Cloud Console, Google Console. It is not Google Search Console, and I will drink. Thank you. The credentials come from on high. What are the other things? Have you all ever done this before? Where you like it's a Google Cloud, Google. You never did the PR. Woof. Oh yeah, okay. I think it's this one. Yeah, I am. Tell me if that's the one, because it's showing me the credentially stuff. That one? Okay. We also need to make a PR to add that to the README, everyone. Or we just add it to the README. Probably could just add it to the README. Say. And I don't remember what the thing is, though, but... Y'all know that I have GitHub Copilot? Oh, y'all did, because I remember everyone was, like, really upset about it. Then we want to say, go, or create credentials on, and what was the other one? The OAuth playground, I swear. Okay, now I won't forget. You will need to create. Okay, so we have that one. It's a bug. New issue. And it will be add a glossary link to the navbar. From what I remember, I think you can do /glossary. Yeah. No. So you see, I can do that, but I can't do this. This one. This is what I want. Okay, so we say that we have a glossary that lists all the words, but right now it is only accessible by adding glossary to the search, the URL. Are there too many things here? Oh wait, no. We did this? JK, we already did this. Nice. Nice. Okay. We're just gonna say cross out. Already solving issues. Wasn't so hard. Coding is easy. Add a dark mode. Okay. How do I add dark mode? So this is a chunky thing to do, so how would we best write out an issue to do it? Dark Rufio. Yes. Because we need to also make the dark mode switch, and then it needs to turn stuff into dark mode. Or would that all be together? You can write out the issue, but add a chunky label or tag. Bet. How's that? Chubble. Yeah. Wait, chunky has to have a vibrant color. Like red. No, that's chunky. This brings me joy. Good suggestion, Dan. Nice. Nice. Alright. New feature or request. Alright. So we need to make it. So we need to make a dark mode. All blue components can be in remain blue. Should we make this in Figma really quick so it's more specific? Figma. You said something about, I want to paint it black. So I changed the frame and the background to be black, and then it was like, I've decided to be dramatic, and it did something like this. Dramatic, right? It's dramatic. So I just wanted to change it to not be dramatic, but also to not be that color. So it's easy. Not exactly sure how to do this because I don't know how to Figma, but what if we did that? Perfect. Gorgeous. Thank you. I will take your compliments. We don't want like opaque. We just want it to be like gray. Gray? Gray. Like that? How's that look? Why have dark mode when you can have endless night mode? Wait. Whoa! Whoa! Why would you do this? Green. Green. It's not dark. Green. Also, it's not filling the whole thing, and that is irritating me. But you know, whatever. I'm chill with it. I'm just rolling with the punches. Oh, radius. You got the polarization messed up. Okay. Nice. I approve. I approve. This frame is not. Is please, 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 sir, please stop. No. No. Please move this way. New. Please fill the complete space. It's not doing it because it hates me, but wait. Do we want the 121212 or do we want the 00F00? Oh, good lord. We want the F0, the 00F00. If anyone is wondering, this is dark mode now. Yes. Or should I say Shrek mode? Rufio's gullible as fuck. Okay. I want to send it back. Good. Nice. But we will want this to be a slightly less dark shade. This. Oops. But maybe. I don't know. Is anything changing? Hello? Do we want that? Why won't it change? HSL? Okay, 120. 100. Oh no. Why do I keep doing this? Thank you. Yes, that's exactly what we want. Proof of it. But this is not changing colors, so that's makes me feel grumpy. Ah, great. Love it. Love that for us. How's that? Oh, we could actually make it the same color as this part, huh? What color are you? 545454, baby. Okay. Nice. Looks the same, but nice. The footer should be darker? Okay. Like that dark? Software engineer, Uti. Why not, after all? Is this blue too loud when it's this dark? What do we think? Do we mute it? Like that? Thank you, I appreciate it. Stop, please. Wait, so we don't like it? I was being serious, actually. Probably. No! You like this? You like this one for real? Okay. What does everyone else think? Love you, Lark, but no one else is talking. Is that too bright for dark mode? It doesn't matter what they all say. You're so right. Why would I ever doubt you? And then people keep the words white, right? I feel like... Okay, wait a second. I'll put some shadow in my eyes because I'm looking at a bright light. Guess that's not too bright. And a contrast analyzer? Oh, contrast analyzer. This one? Accessibility. This one? Cool. Does it have a thing that we can do it easy? No? No? Oh, here it is. Web tools? Figma? Wait, so what should I be looking at? The Chrome. Where is it? Oh my god. I do have them. I can look at them. I just have to keep getting them because I keep not getting them. So that's cool. So there's this one. And then like FFF. Is it telling us a bad? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it bad? I can't tell. It failed 2 tests? Oh yeah, it did, huh? What does it mean? Lower the blue. Oh. What about this? Oh. That's so dark. This one wants us to be this dark. It's kind of a cool tool. So we want it to pass all of the tests or only most of them. But the other one is so much prettier. That's fun, I guess. I guess we can do this color. Rip. Accessibility is good. Do colorblind people really need to see your page, though? I don't know. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Oh, you know what? I see that. So, how do we interpret this? Simulate. Okay, but that's kind of a fire color. As is that? As is all. These are fantastic colors. Except for that one. Does that mean the white needs to be brighter? The icon with the little guy. We're on the little guy. How do we tell if it passed? How do we tell if it passed? Under the checks drop down? All issues. Oh, did it do it? Did it do the good thing? What does that? Whoa. Wait, why do they disappear? Why? Oh. Little person. Wait. No checks for this role. All issues. So that's the this thing, right? What about if it's dark? Because I can't actually check it with my design, right? Or I guess it can grab these ones, right? The original blue hex in chat? Sure. What are we working on? We are working on an online talking dictionary for a Native American language for preservation purposes. And we are like writing down issues to make it more open source. Right now we're figuring out accessibility and the ideal dark mode. You can adjust the CSS values in the web page. How? How do you do it? Attributes? No. See a xenomorph. Thanks for hanging out. The element from the inspector. Oh, then. Oh my goodness. I know how to. Oh. But also tricky. This one seems to be a little easier. But. One, two, one, two, one, two. Wait. Foreground, background. And then the foreground, I guess, is technically this one. Didn't copy it all, apparently. Little thought. Another A at the end. A. Oh. Hello? It hates it. Wait, this is not the... What was this one before? Do. Are you ever like mid-task and you forget what you're doing? It's me. Oh. Opposites. Opposites. A very noob question if anyone knows. Doing a Plex server website. What is a Plex server? If someone searched Shrek 2, could you get the website to download an image and description of Shrek 2? This sounds like an excellent website. I don't know how to answer your question. DevTools on Chrome is nice because it will show you the text. Contrast. But yeah. I keep thinking that I might need to be using Chrome, but then I never do. So, I don't know. I've already used Firefox for so long. Oh, look. Everyone's being helpful. Thank you, chat. Thank you for helping out. Shark Tale. Shark Tale. Ooh ha ha. Okay, you know what? This is kind of a chunky request. Oh, you know what? I knew that. But I'm not gonna do it yet because it's just kind of chunky. So, let's do this one instead. Just family members once a week. Wait, what is this website? Oh, open it for discussions. Think about that for a second. Someone 100 devs just started streaming, and they focus on accessibility. I was kind of thinking maybe we could get them on as a co-stream, and then we could do basically the exact thing we're doing right now, but with them since they know so much about accessibility and learn about accessibility. So should we do it then? Oh, you proposed a solution on the hamburger? Oh yeah, you did. Okay. I don't even think we have this date in the footer. Date in the footer? No, we don't. But I probably should look at your solution, huh? The margin right is pushing the box right. Duh. Wow, this is beautiful. I'll have to ask them. See if they're down. So, do you remember earlier when I was like talking about how my brother was like I was like nice cow sounds from Minecraft and they were some monster. So I just heard the cow sounds again, and so I was like, okay, this is gonna be a monster. So I turned off the mic, which is what was happening, and uh, I was like, yo, brother, um, what are you doing now? To find out what the creature was called that was making the cow sounds, and he was like, I'm mass harvesting baby cows. It really was cow sounds this time, and in the worst way. I did not expect that. The baby cow massacre over there. Thanks a charge for the hour. Devlog typing lines of code like a boss. They say, good one, brother. Capitalism is proud of you. And brutal Minecraftian industrialized farming. Alright. So. A normal healthy burger. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna follow your advice, but I'm gonna put this on a different page so I can do that. So hold up. If anyone's like, what are you looking at, Rufio? Here, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so in our nav sas partial, oops, on line 63, replace it with 1.85 padding rem. Okay, a clap emote. Okay, clap emote. I used to think emotes were hard to make, and then I realized it was just good emotes that were hard to make. Our Hello It's Rufio, no, Hello It's Rufio, our Dark Rufio one was great. It was super easy. Barely an inconvenience. We can remove the padding in line 79. Oh, just say bye, Felicia? Majestic, you mean? Yes, I did mean majestic. It's very easy to make majestic emotes when you're me. What was it all? How did that look so much chunkier than I thought it would be? Yeah, bringing it back. Oh no! Wait. But it's not doing the thing. Wait, is it doing the thing? How come yours is doing that and mine isn't? What did I do wrong? Oh, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for like catching that early because so we can make a new terminal and we can say we need to run our SAS. Compiler. So we want to say npm run SAS. Except it theoretically should be going with this one, but you know, that's okay. Did it? I don't know. Oh no. Control P. What do you mean? Wait, what am I trying to open? Did I replace margin right with padding? Okay. Where's my little... where is it? Hello? So what Lark said to do was... just replace the padding with this one, and then remove the padding. That's what I did. This is not right. This is right. It's not right. Wait. Rufio, what the fuck? Where are you? Here. Okay, thank you. All right. So, there you go. Changed and gotten rid of. So the first one's for the hamburger label, and the second one's for the hamburger. You get lost in your file programs at least once a day. It's great, isn't it? Thank you. Wait a second. There isn't any padding. Oh, I get you. Okay, thank you. Okay. That is better. No padding right. Did we... why is this so hard for me to get around? Ah. Must now become padding, as was foretold in the ancient prophecy of Lark. I love it. Okay, okay. That was beautiful. Excellent. Did you just say excellent because I said excellent? No. Excellent. Excellent. Anyone know that movie? I just want to show y'all the thing I learned at work this week. If you click, this is Windows, if you click Alt left arrow, it takes you to the last place you were in the code. And if you do right arrow, it takes you to the one you were last, or like the forward. Like, who showed this to me? Was it you, Vantaboard? Anyway, it's been very useful for me. And like someone said in chat here, if you do Control P, you can navigate your files a lot better. And that is a big thing I learned at work. Cursor jumping, yes. Thank you, Vantaboard. I didn't know that. Also didn't know that people didn't like line wrapping, because it makes it splits a line, and then it will be like 80, 88, and then both of these are 88, and this is 89. Anyway, not that that's important, but I don't mind it. Issue solve. I just gotta say get status, baby. Get add. I think we only said nav. What's the CSS? No, it hated it. Okay, get add sass partials. Please scroll up. Partials nav.scss. Damn it. Okay. Great. Get status. Wolfly, we love it. Get commit -m move Hamburger, or change styling on Hamburger to adjust for weird padding issues on mobile. Is that too long? Who fix padding issues on mobile? All right, and then, I mean, I guess we could push it, but get push. Now it's too short. Did I get a new job? I mean, I got a job. I didn't have one before. I mean, I was working with Dan a little bit, but it wasn't a full-time job. Dan, you weren't here earlier, but I thank you so much for teaching me React so well, because I use it every day now. Who needs line numbers when not pair programming? The world of hotkeys is deep and whisper of dark forbidden efficiencies. I am still going, Ivan. No evil commitment to tell you what to do. Did you really lose your job, Alitron? I'm really sorry to hear that. Everyone clap for Dan. I want to say thank you, Dan. Thanks for making Rufio so much better of a coder. You sucked? Why did you suck? Oh no. Get pull. Oh. Get pull. Wait a second. It worked. What was the thing called? Vantaboard? Vantaboard had me download this thing where if you spell something wrong and then you say fuck, and then it's like, oh, did you mean this? And then if it doesn't know what you're saying, if you say get, it's like, I don't even know. Wait. And then we say fuck. It's like, I don't even know what it is. Oh no. Why isn't it doing the cool thing? It doesn't even know what that means. It says no fucks given. It gives me such great joy. It's called The Fuck. Yes, I highly recommend it. Not that I've used it that much, but isn't it the most fantastic thing you've ever seen? Alex loves it. It's fantastic. Anyway, I got distracted, but it's funny. I think we need to say get push now. No fucks given. It's the little things. It's the little things, everyone. All things. Okay. So now we can go back to this issue. And we can say... we can... I don't think I make pull requests. I think it just does what it wants. Does it? Do you do what you want? Hello? Oh, it did what it wanted. I think. What is this? Oh, you know, I know it is. I pulled the stuff, I think. Last comment, the no fucks given. Isn't that fantastic? It's fantastic. Wait a second. I want to grab this, and I want to say, can I grab this? I want to do the opposite of this. I want to close the issue, but I want to attach the change. Can I do that? No. Wait, this one did it. Why can't I do it? Refer it? Well, I'm trying to. How do I grab this? Rip. The commit? Hold up. Why don't I understand? This is a thing, but you say commit? No. Commit? Rib! I don't know. I don't understand. Lark. Shipit, squirrel. Alright, I give up. Hey, Strophium, what's up? Hey, Senna, everyone else who has given me follows tonight, thank you. First week was good. It took a lot of time to get set up, like the environment set up, and then I made a couple pull requests, and that was cool. They were merged, and I'm still on my first issue though. I may be trying to get the back end working and haven't gotten there yet, but yeah, I'm very happy. You don't know. Okay. Well, it's closed, so now if we look at the issues, 6 closed. Wow. Et voila. Remember your first week as a software engineer? Enjoy it? Any recs? Like something I should be doing or not? Chef. It's like a first paid gig situation. Oh, so what I'm doing right now is my personal project. It's an online talking dictionary for Native American language preservation. And it's just something I'm doing with a band in southern Utah in the United States. But I got a job at a small startup like a couple weeks ago and had my first week last week. So hopefully that is more clarifying. But we've been going for 3 hours and 13 minutes. And I probably should eat dinner and also work. Rip. Everyone has imposter syndrome. Don't be ashamed to Google. Don't be ashamed to ask questions. Every day you feel like less of an imposter, but never 0%. That's good to hear. Good to know. Commons isn't knowing how to do something. It's having enough things, having done enough things that you're like, I'll figure it out. You are an actual imposter, though. It does snow where I live. It snowed this morning. It's 10 p.m. for you. Go to sleep. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Go to sleep, Lark. Everyone tell Lark to go to sleep. You're not sleepy. Quote from like a lot of movies, I feel like. A sleepy emote. You need to message me these things so I can remember them and do them. Create a job board to give yourself a job. Perfetto. That's how you say it in Italian. Are there any Italians here? You forgive them as well. Message them to me right now on whatever platform. Okay. I don't know if coders for people without jobs or web developers. Interesting. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, celebrating my first week of work and doing some GitHub issues with me. I'm planning on streaming on Thursday. It keeps not happening, but I'm planning on it, okay? Happy Monday. Goodbye, goodbye.